everyone, my name is Christy.
And I'm Greg.
Also known as Charlie Brown. And we're with Positive Creation Wreaths and More. We want to welcome you to our channel. If you're new to our channel, please let us know that you're new and where you're watching from so we can give you a warm welcome. And today we are going to do this lantern. And it does light up on the top. And that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to leave it off for now. I'm going to scoot it over out of the way. This way I don't cover up Charlie Brown over here. And what I did was, at the Dollar Tree, you can get these little pixie wreath forms. And you get 2 of them for $1. And hold it closer so you can see it. Little pixie wreath. So what I done was, I took a little pixie wreath and I attached a piece of styrofoam in the center. And that's what our base is going to be for this lantern. So I'm going to start with the lantern. Normally I don't, but today I am. And like I said, it does have a battery pack for this lantern. And I'm going to go ahead and attach the lantern to this piece of styrofoam. And then we're going to build up from there.
Hi Debbie, hi Sherry.
Hello, hello, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm going to get that centered just right. Alrighty, I got all my pens over here, so hopefully our internet holds out because it just started raining again and storming. Fingers crossed, hoping and prayer that it's gonna hold out. Now these lanterns did come from my wholesaler. But I'm not going to do it specifically for Christmas or anything like that. It's just going to have some greeneries. I got some florals over here that we're going to add to it. Different colored florals, some different greeneries that we're going to add to it. And just go from there.
Debbie said, fine, thank you. And Sherry said, where did you get the lantern?
They came from Sims. I did get 2 of them, and I do have some Christmas greenery where you can turn them into a Christmas lantern if you wanted to. I do have some flocked greenery. As you can see, it's, yeah, comes off, but I was going to show that you can put that in there if you wanted to. But as well, I have some of these, oh my gosh, ranunculus, if I'm saying it right, that we're going to add. And I have these roses, and they have little green tips on them that we're going to add. And then I have some ferns, and then I have these other ferns that we're going to use too as well.
Hi Laura.
Hi Laura. So just some different florals, and I grabbed some other little tiny florals. Just depends. Like I said, I'm going to make sure I wire this down to the foam first before I do anything. That's if I can get the wire to go in.
Hi Patricia.
Hi Patricia. There we go. Now that's in there. Get the glue off the fingers. Alrighty, I'm going to start with the greenery on the bottom. Now some of this fern, I picked some up from the Dollar Tree. I picked up some from the Hobby Lobby. I've ordered some from wholesalers. It's come from a variety of places, so I can't say specifically like this particular one came from some certain place. I've gotten it from everywhere, and it all looks the same, as you can see. And it's all going to do the same thing. And basically I'm just going to go around the bottom of this frame. Maybe. I want to see how well it's going to look because I don't want to make the base too big. So if it looks like it's going to be too big, we're going to scratch it and we'll just use our other fern that we have here.
Patricia asked, what is the lantern made out of? And Jeanette said, hi guys.
Hi Jeanette. What would you say the material is? It's almost like a wicker.
Yeah. I've seen some of this material, like the whatever color that is, white, cream, whatever.
Yeah, there's the.
I've seen it.
Oh, that's not the ticket for it. That's not it.
To me, it's like wire with raffia paper wrapped around it.
Yeah, but it's not raffia because it's.
Yeah, I know.
It's really
well,
sturdy.
They put it together and then I think they sprayed something on it.
Yeah, but if you feel like up here and you look at it, it's like it almost looks like that wicker furniture. That's the way it looks when you look at it from up here. Alrighty. I'm just gonna spread this out. Let's see what it looks like when I put it in here. Maybe not in there. I think I like it there better. What do you think, or is that too long? What do you guys think? Let me turn around. Let me ask my audience here. You guys think that's too long coming out? Because we are just using the little pixie wreath form.
Patricia said rattan. R-A-T-T-A-N.
You know what? It might be. I think so. I think so. I think you are right on. I didn't even think to look at the material. Hey, there's a tag right there on that other lantern. Because I did grab two. I did order two of them. Not grabbed. I ordered two of them.
Doesn't say.
No, it doesn't, does it?
All it says is 21.75 inch tall lantern with 5 LED lights.
Huh.
So, but I'm sure she's probably right.
She probably is right. Because that kind of looks like it. Yeah.
Hi, Joan.
Hello. Hello, hello. If you guys want the order number, it did come from Sims Pottery, and like I said, you do have to have a license. We will put the order number in there for you.
I think Laura was talking about, she said too long.
Oh, too long? Because we can always French them up. But if you think they're too long, we'll take them out. I think they may be too long. That's what I'm thinking. I think maybe these ones would be better. I'm thinking they're going to be too long. I think we should just take them out. We'll put them over there. Yeah, scoot that back because it's going to squeak every time I touch it. Let's take them out. Let's do something different. I only glued one in, so it's okay. We'll just pull it out. They're gone. We'll do something different. We'll use these. I do have a couple more of these. I think they're right. We'll use these ones. I like these ones better anyways.
Tricia said, yeah, shorter one I think will look better.
I think so too. I agree. Seriously though? I just really did that.
Cool.
Yep. With it doing that, I'll just have to go ahead and put the hole in there. No worries.
The styrofoam's a little different.
Yeah, it is. It really does not want my pins or anything poking through there. It's a little tougher, that's for sure. And I just dropped the rose, trying to get the blue string off of it. Ah, it's Monday. That's all right. We get to craft today. Here's the hole. There, much better.
Jeanette said I cut my ferns when they are too long, but then I have to pick them.
Yeah, and I don't have a pick machine. I'd have to do it by hand.
And then Patricia said that's what crafting is all about. Changing as you go.
Absolutely. And you know that I do that a lot. I'm always changing as we go. Always. I'm gonna put these in. Just a tad.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge.
How much is a smidge?
Oh, just a smidge of that. There. Yep. I like these a whole lot better. I even like the color better. Yep. Yeah. So much better.
Hi, Carrie. McLaughlin.
Hi.
Jeanette said if you watch the Facebook Marketplace, sometimes there are pick machines on there. Floyd got mine from a retired florist for $50.
Oh, wow.
Carrie said, first time here. Hello from South Mississippi.
Welcome, Carrie. We are so glad you joined us. Welcome. We are making a lantern today. Well, we're going to attempt to make a lantern. I do often change my mind throughout the live.
Little this, little that.
Yep. And the lantern does light up just at the top here. It doesn't light up down the long pole here. So we went to Walmart today because I had to pick up a few things. And you know, they've got some of their fall florals out. I was looking at them. I didn't buy anything. But I did go over and look to see if they had like their fall, like their pumpkins or any of that stuff out, their fall decor out. They don't have any of that stuff out. Nobody does. So I went to a couple of the craft stores while we was in town, and they don't even have their fall stuff out. Isn't that crazy? Normally they have it out by now. But it's all right. I really don't need anything. I just wanted to look. I'm trying to get that glue off from that fern. I was just surprised they only had the fall florals, and that was it. Because I really figured they would have it all out, but no. So does any of your stores around you all have their fall stuff out yet? And I've seen where people have been posting that like Hobby Lobby has all their Christmas stuff out. Ours does not. They do not have their Christmas stuff out. They are just now putting out fall stuff. And I'm really surprised about that too.
Patricia said that could wrap fairy lights down the pole would look nice.
Oh yes, I like that idea. Yes.
And Carrie said, I have spent my day removing tack strips in a new craft room.
Oh, a new craft room. I'm excited for you.
Then Sherry said Dollar Tree has florals and they are really nice.
Yes. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's thundering out there. It's really loud. really loud.
Yeah, I told Christy she could have one of these bedrooms for a craft room and that. And then just so happened she had so much stuff that it spread into 2 rooms.
Yeah.
It's like, nice.
Yeah, what do you do? We live so far out that we don't have much company.
Patricia said no, not yet, but they have Halloween stuff.
Yeah, ours don't even have a Halloween. They are just now starting to clearance out the 4th of July stuff. Just now. Like today, they were marking everything down for the 4th of July. I was like, wow. And she tried to get me to buy a flag. I'm like, no, I don't need another flag. She's like, well, they're clearance down. I'm like, okay, I get that, but I don't need another one.
Said it was thundering and raining all day today, but it stopped for now.
Oh, you're lucky.
And then Jeanette said, get used to it, Greg. Yeah, I know.
He didn't get a break from it.
She's even got a little bit in my garage, too. What?
Only like that much of his garage. Just that much.
Uh-huh.
In every corner and in the middle and... yeah, a couple other spots and...
And then Carrie said, I am so in need of sunshine. It has rained every day for weeks. Haven't even used my sprinklers this year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's just unreal how much rain we've gotten this year.
Yeah. It's been unreal crazy. I kind of regret our decision, but the grass started turning brown already. And I told him, I said, don't mow it. It's already turning brown. And I said, it's going to die out. And it's not even July yet. And this is before the 4th of July. I said, yeah, they're going to be letting off fireworks and stuff. And I don't want the grass to catch on fire. So I said, don't even mow the yard. Don't even worry about it. Well, it's rained every day since. And yeah. I said, well, we're going to have to bush hog that yard by the time we're able to mow it. It is so tall. Now, the bunnies are having a heyday out there, but...
Jeanette said, oh, poor baby.
Right? Right, Jeanette? I told him I was going to go out there and clean out the garage and stuff. He said, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm going to go out there and clean it. So I went out there and started cleaning it. He came out there a little while later and he goes, what did you do? I said, I confined all my stuff into one area so I can find it when I come out here.
Uh-huh.
I moved all your stuff over there.
Uh-huh.
I organized my stuff. It's okay.
Sure.
I moved all your stuff over in that corner.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay. I got more room for my stuff. Got it organized.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Charlie Brown. I'm trying to make sure I overlap the greenery. And some of these are twisted, like the fern's back side's up, and then the front side, and the back side. It's like every other one is twisted.
Patricia said, I have part of a bedroom, computer room, part of the garage for crafts. I share the garage with my husband, fishing stuff, and lures he makes.
There you go. You need to talk to her husband. He makes fishing lures. There you go.
I don't even go fishing.
I know. I
When
keep
do I
telling
have
you.
time?
I don't know.
I go to work, come home, and you're like, we got to do this, do that.
I know.
I never have time.
You need to find you a fishing buddy and just go before I make you do something else around here.
I can't even make it out the door without you hollering, where are you going? Come here. I need your help.
Because he can't usually reach the top shelf. That's why.
I bought you 5 ladders and a step stool.
I know. Then you tell me not to climb.
Patricia said, looking pretty.
Thank you. We're almost back around. The rest of it won't take as long because they're bigger items. Just this fern's so small. But I like it. I think it's pretty, this fern. You gotta open up that curtain and let them see how bad it's raining.
Probably wouldn't even show it.
I don't know, it might.
Really can't see that well.
The window's right behind you.
Well, I know it is.
It's like really pouring down out there.
This window open. Can you see it on the screen?
I don't know. May have to raise up the blind.
They've seen rain before, huh?
Yeah, but it's really pouring out there.
I'm sure they've seen pouring rain before.
I'm sure they probably don't want to see it anymore. Especially if they had it all week long. It's been thundering and lightning here.
Carrie said, LOL, I am in the process of turning my brother's old house into my hobby house. 3 bedrooms, living room, kitchen, and utility. Talk about excited. Oh, I bet.
Oh, girl. That is exciting. I'm excited for you. I really am. All right, we went all the way around with the greenery. We got one piece left. One piece fell off, so we're just going to clip that tub because I don't know where it's at. Probably at the store somewhere.
Jeanette said, I don't have time to fish, shoot my guns, nothing. It's work at the full-time job and then come home and work some more.
That's about the way it is here, really. I don't work, but he does. And he's been doing a lot of overtime and because they're so short-staffed, and so he's done a lot of overtime lately. But I just stay here and work. All right, now we're gonna start adding our florals. Yay! We get to do the pretty stuff now. And I am gonna have some of these coming out on like this, out to the side, and I do want to stick some coming up from the top as well. Both the roses and the ranunculus, or however you say it. Y'all, I'm not a florist. I just like playing with flowers. That's it. I hate glue strings. And I think I'm going to go in between the greenery. And these should go in easier, hopefully. Yes. Then the...
Carrie said, I can make a mess, not have to put it up until I finish. There you go.
You're lucky. Not with this guy here.
What?
You heard me.
I don't get after you about making a mess or nothing.
He doesn't unless it's in the living room. Then he's like, But I understand his point. If somebody comes over and knocks on the door, usually it's our neighbor. They knock on the door and they're like, I'm like, yeah, come on in. Just overlook the craft room. I mean, the living room. They just laugh.
I'm the one that's usually saying, don't worry about it. You know, we live.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
If it's a little packed with stuff or whatever, so be it. We live.
Yep. Yep. He usually does tell me not to worry about it, but I do try to keep it picked up and out of the living room. But sometimes I do go in there and craft. But I do try to keep it picked up out of the living room. Sometimes it gets away from me.
Carrie said plans for kitchen are for Fake bakes, LOL. No intention of cooking. There you go.
There you go. Yes.
And Patricia said beautiful flowers.
Thank you. The ranunculus came from Sims as well as the lantern. And what else? It was a bush, and they came like this. And it had these little tall wispy weed things. And I thought we'd add those too, just to have it more of a texture on there.
Yep, that sounds like some good ideas there, Carrie.
Yeah, it does. I'm getting a little jelly over here.
Yeah, we had to run to town today, and coming back home, we seen different places that was up for lease and all that. And Christy was mentioning that it'd be nice to have just a little place, you know, that we could like open up a little store, put the wreaths and centerpieces and different things we make up in there. And sell them like that.
And do a class in there, because we've had a lot of people ask if we would start a class, and it's just trying to find that perfect place to have a class to where everybody would fit in there and still, you know, do the whole social distancing thing, because, you know, everybody's like, oh, you still got to social distance, you still got to social distance. So it's like trying to have that space to do that and keep everybody at a safe distance and stuff. So just trying to find that spot in that area, that space.
Carrie said, my husband is more excited than I am. He says we live in 10% of the house and my stuff is everywhere else.
I love that, Carrie. Love, love, love that.
And then Pamela Vandergrift said, just finished eating, have been listening.
Pamela said that?
Yeah.
Hi, Pamela. Oh, look at that. I love the way them roses are in between those ranunculus, or however you say it. I'm not a florist. I am going to use this greenery, though, because it gives it a different dimension of green. Now we're just going to start filling it in. I think the only time he ever says anything about my craft is when it's glittery and I get glitter everywhere. I think that's the only time he ever says anything. He's like, can you vacuum and get the glitter out of here? I'm like, yeah. I think it's the only time I've ever heard him say anything. Other than that, I didn't care.
Jeanette said, we have a 2,700 square foot house. I have about 2,200 with some kind of crafts.
There you go, Jeanette. There you go. That's the way to be.
I told her I think I may have to move out. Just let her have this.
Our friend came over today, and this was the first time she's ever came over. And she came over, and we were sitting there talking, and I said, all right, I'm going to take you back to the craft room, just because you've never been back to my craft room, and I'm going to show you where I go do my lives. She came back here, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm in heaven, I'm in heaven. And I was laughing. I was like, okay, so when are you going to come over and do a live with me? And she's like, seriously? I'm like, seriously, you're going to come over and do a live with me? And she goes, well, yeah. Did you not see everything you have? I'm like, yes. So one of these days I'm going to have a guest here to craft with me. And she was like, your craft room? I'm like, yeah, it's a mess, I know. She goes, no, look at all the stuff. I'm like, well, come over and craft with me. So she was excited to come back here. And she's like, oh my gosh, your crafts are in every room of the house. I'm like, yeah, stop reminding my husband. She's like, okay, you're my new best friend. And I started laughing. She's so funny.
I think I'm going to have to start therapy. I feel like I'm getting crowded out.
Just a little. Now listen, we didn't put no crafts in our room.
Not yet.
bedroom. No, not yet. That's alright. Anytime you want to come and craft, just let me know. Door's always open. Come craft with me. Alrighty. Now we're going to put some standing up. Let's see. Maybe like that. No, I think it's too tall still. Now you don't want them to be really super tall, especially if we put some lights coming down. Because I like that idea of the lights coming down. Yeah. So we don't want them real super tall. I may even go a little shorter than that. Oh, there went another stick. Sorry, Charlie Brown.
Jeanette said, my grandchildren always ask to go to my craft room, even the boys.
Isn't that awesome?
Yep, even the boys like to craft too.
Yep.
There's a friend of ours come over with her son and daughter.
Yep.
One time and the little boy and girl come back here with Christy and they crafted for what, about an hour or so?
Yep, about an hour. We did the handprints on the Christmas ornament and showed them how to make a Santa and a snowman out of their handprints. And they really enjoyed that. The children did. Yep. The boy and the girl did. Yeah, they even love crafts. Yeah.
And then when we'd have the two oldest granddaughters over here visiting and that, Christy'd get out stuff and they would sit there and craft at the kitchen table.
Yep. We was always crafting when the grandbabies was younger, but they're a lot older now, so they don't come over and craft anymore with Nana because they're too big for that. It's like, whatever. Come on. All right. You're in there. That's all that matters. See how that's filling in with just putting one around the base? I love the way it's looking. Then we'll go through and we'll fill this in between there. Oh, we need the rose.
Well, I said, that's funny, Jeanette. I'm sure if I had a big room of crafts, that's the way my grandkid would be. And then Jeanette said, 5 of the 10 grandchildren have all made their own wreaths.
Aw.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
Patricia said, looking gorgeous.
Thank you. Yep. If you guys have any questions at any time, feel free to ask. Yeah, don't hesitate to ask. That needs to be cut just a little shorter. Like I said, the roses did come from my craft store. It's called Ben Franklin's. It's a craft store here locally. And usually anything I buy from there, you can find them at like Craft Outlet or Trendy Tree or any place like that. Deco Exchange. That one's kind of smooshed. The ranunculus, or however you say it. Like I said, I'm not a florist. I promise. I'm just a crafter. I ordered them from my wholesaler. And that's where the lantern came from. And the small fern came from Ben Franklin's as well. I had to go in there and see if there's anything new in there. See if they've starting to bring out any of the fall or Halloween stuff. They had a few things out, but not very much. I was shocked because normally they're way ahead of the game, but they didn't have a whole lot either. Yeah, we're not using those. Let's get those on the table. I need room. There's a box over there, I promise. I throw everything inside the box and then I put it away later. That's how I make room. All right, now we'll go through and we'll fill in right here in between the bottom row and the top row. We'll go through and fill that in now. And we'll use some of these as well.
I may have missed some comments. I apologize.
He was snoozing.
Carrie said, my grandchildren always called it arts and crafts.
Oh, that's funny.
One had a problem saying crafts and it stuck. And then Patricia said, Christy, did you see the 3-tier wreath rings from Dollar Tree to make pumpkins?
Yes. Yes. I think I may have posted it on my on our Facebook business page. I was thinking about ordering a case, but then again, I don't want to be stuck with a whole case of them.
And then Jeanette said Ben Franklin Stores was the first store Sam Walton opened up. Then he went to Walmart.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
And then Carrie said loved Ben Franklin, but hers closed.
Aww.
And then Patricia said video is repeating.
The video is repeating. Oh no. Is it repeating for you? Or is it playing out?
It seems like it's playing, but...
Alright. Who said it was repeating?
Patricia.
Alright, Patricia, go out and then come back in.
And then Pamela said our Ben Franklin closed years ago. Yeah, we have that one down here close to us in New Albany. I think the next closest one from there is up in Indianapolis.
No, it's in Mitchell. And it's privately owned too.
Oh, there's one in Mitchell?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
but it's, yep, it's privately owned. But I said it's too far for us to drive. I mean, it's not, but it is. Because you have that long...
It's about 45 minutes or to an hour to get there.
Yeah. And so it'd be closer for us to go to New Albany than what it would be to Mitchell. Yeah. All right, is it still, did she come back in? Did it fix it?
Sherry said it's fine here.
Okay.
And then Patricia said, Christy, what was I thinking? Is can use the 3-tier wreath rings to make ornaments. Oh, what she was thinking was use the 3-tier wreath rings to make ornaments for like on a Christmas tree or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can think it, you can do it. That's my motto. I need a pink one.
Well, I think I can condense down your crafting areas.
Oh, that's not going to happen, no. Don't even think...
I thought you said if you can...
Nah. Y'all hear him?
So it don't work for me, is that what you're saying?
That's what we're saying. We're talking about crafting here. We're going all out on crafting here.
Pamela said beautiful, love the colors.
Thank you.
Folks, you know those sheds that have like little front porches on it and that? I'm just going to buy one of those, put it out back, and I'm moving out there. She can have the house.
You know.
I'll just live in my man cave.
You know. Take all your man cave wreaths with you.
No. There's not going to be any crafting supplies in
They're
there.
yours. I don't want your tractor wreaths in here.
Well, you said it goes along with the theme of the kitchen.
No, you can have that too. You can hang one up on your door and everything in your man cave.
Uh-huh.
That way they'll know the man cave's out there.
Trisha said it stopped repeating on my side.
Good.
Laura said, you two are so funny. I love watching you two. Even though I'm right, she never lets me win.
He is never right, y'all. He is not right. He's not right in the head. He just ain't right. He's not right at all. He's not right. Okay, I apologize. He ain't right.
Now, how can you say that?
Because I love you and I'm telling the truth.
Who else can know what you're wanting to say?
Only you.
Exactly, so that means I'm right.
Yes, dear, yes. Yes, dear. Yes. You know. Oh, Lordy. Have mercy on me. Ooh, that was a little too close. Move that over just a touch. Now let's put this peach, maybe. Each one.
Patricia said the lantern would look gorgeous for a wedding or anniversary.
Oh, yes.
Pamela said to get an RV.
There you go. Then he can take it with him.
Patricia said, I want a she shed.
Yes.
And then Laura, LOL. Well, there we go. I'll just get an RV, and then when I'm ready for a vacation, I'll just take off and go travel a little bit.
Okay, we'll go travel. I'll bring all my craft stuff.
No.
I have to do something while you're driving.
What if I go on a fishing trip up to Canada?
I got to do something while you're fishing. You go out there and fish all you want, and I'll be in there crafting. I'll go live. Come on.
The house is for crafting, not the RV. Be driving down the road and be wreaths hanging up in all the windows. Can't see nobody because it's covered up by the wreaths.
I'm selling as we're going down the road. Okay. There we go. I think we got her now. Just making sure there's no more holes in here.
Patricia said 1 point for Greg. She said you were right. And then Carrie said, and your wife gave you permission to say so. Jeanette said, I have a 10 by 20 storage unit and it's almost full. And then Pamela put a bunch of laughing emojis.
We gotta do something while you're fishing. Now listen, can't have it your way. This ain't Burger King now.
I know that's for sure.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh.
There we have it, folks.
Let me check the time.
Where else can you go and have this much fun? And craft while you're doing it. Yeah, check the time. Did we go over on time?
It's 43:10.
Oh, we're not over on time. See?
But it's my bedtime.
Oh, good. And see, here's the lantern all lit up. And this was just very simple to make. Just a little pixie wreath form from the Dollar Tree. What'd you do with my piece of foam? Did you hide it?
I didn't do nothing.
I think you hid my piece of
Did you lose it?
styrofoam. Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. I gotta clean my craft room.
You just got it today.
I know. Oh, it may have fell down. Did it fall down?
No, I don't see it.
I don't know. It's okay. I took a piece of styrofoam and I put it in the center here. That's how I attached it. Let me see if you can...
Right here.
Oh, there it is. I just took a little simple piece of styrofoam from the Dollar Tree. You get 2 for $1. And I just attached it through the middle here. And then what I'll do is I'll cut a piece of felt that'll cover the entire bottom here. And I'll put a piece of felt on the entire bottom. Put that away. Nobody will see the little sticks that are sticking through there. It'll look nice and pretty when somebody orders this or buys this or purchases or whatever you want to say. And this is our little lantern for tonight. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, did you guys want this number from it? I did order it from Sims. It's a wholesaler for those that do have a wholesale.
Patricia said, laughing my A off. Christy is taking your RV before you get it. And Laura put that laughing emoji. And Carrie asked, where are you all located?
We are in southern Indiana. We are 30 minutes. Well, it really depends on who's driving. If I'm driving, we're 15-20 minutes north of Louisville, Kentucky. If Grandpa Jones over there is driving, we're about 45 minutes north of Louisville, Kentucky, because he drives really slow. But it just depends on how many cops are out. Usually I can make it about 15-20 minutes, most of the time 10. Yeah, hopefully there's no cops watching, but anyhow,
That's
yeah.
why I told him to be on the watch for you.
You just be still over there. He don't let me drive most of the time, but anyhow.
Because you can't see.
I can't see and I got a lead foot, but anyhow. It's all good. We get there in time. But anyhow, if you guys want this number, I can have him punch in the number.
Laura said, beautiful Christy.
Thank you.
Carrie said, very pretty. Patricia, absolutely gorgeous. Jeanette, pretty. Pamela, where did you get the lantern at? And Carrie, LOL.
It came from Sims. And it is my wholesaler. And I do have the number. If you guys want the number, I can give you the number. Can you give me that tag?
Nope.
I'll type in the number. See, I got 2 of them. Because I knew I didn't want to make this one like a complete Christmas one. It'd be like an everyday lantern. And then maybe we can make a Christmas one with this. But I do have the number here.
Cha-ching.
Yeah.
Do you need your glasses?
No, I think I can see a little bit. I have lost my glasses again. I was doing some stuff on the computer, and I think they may be in there, but I don't know.
You need some of them little chains that you put on your glasses you hanging around your neck.
I know that's right. I can see big things.
What, like crafting supplies?
Uh-huh. There we go. I just put it in there. The number. And it takes 3 AA batteries. Like I said, you can even put lights going down this, I can't even talk, down this pole. You can put a bow on there. You can dress it up any way you want to. Yeah. I just thought we'd just try it this way this time. And we'll probably fancy her up next time we do another one. So, oh, and this Friday, yeah, that. I'm always preaching to you guys about clearance. Always, every store has a clearance aisle. Always look there first before you check anything. Okay, I gotta show you guys this. You know how lamb's ear is very popular? Okay, I got this on clearance, y'all. And we're gonna fancy it up. This is beautiful the way it is. Okay, yeah, you see that red tag? Clearance. Yep. Big Lots. I went in there today. Because when I go to Ben Franklin's, it doesn't matter where I go. I always have to go potty. And I'm like, oh, my tiny bladder. So I went into Big Lots because, you know, that's the only place that has a bathroom. So I went in there and I found this on clearance. And I'm going to show you how you can take this and fancy it up. Just adding to it. Always check clearance. Yep. So this is what we're going to do Friday. We're going to add to this and fancy it up. So, check your clearance.
Oh, yeah, that's
Always.
what I was supposed to do when we stopped at JC's today.
Yeah, and you didn't do it? I always time check the clearance. I knew I shouldn't have sat out in the car.
That's your bad, not mine.
Dude, I was done shopping in clearance and my feet were hurting. I had to sit and rest.
I was ready to go, too.
I always time check the clearance when he goes into the store by himself and he didn't do it.
I'm busy. I got things to do.
I could have missed a sale.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure of it. Always check your clearance. Yep. Alrighty. With that being said, we'll be back Friday at 6 p.m. We hope you'll come back and join us. And he might have an RV by then. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, okay.
But either way, we'll still be crafting.
Nice.
Until then, have a blessed week and be kind. Bye. Everyone.